So we do have some bad news to share with you guys. Yesterday at around 3 o'clock, Bandit did pass away.
Yeah.
So yesterday was a really, really tough day.
I think it's probably going to be tough for a little bit of time. Well, I know it's going to be tough for a while. But this is such like a weird video to make.
I know.
Because we want to keep you guys updated with everything that's happening, and we know that you guys love Bandit and that he, was a part of your life too, because he's been a part of the vlog since the beginning.
Right.
And I don't know, it's just, we're just happy that he is, like he's not suffering.
Right.
He's, I just keep thinking that like he's with Armani now, and that, I don't know, maybe that's silly, but it just makes me feel a little bit better knowing that, like, he's not alone.
Right. And I feel like it's such a strange, I don't know, I feel like the universe gives me, I don't know if you would call them signs, but just like things to make me feel better about situations. So like two things that happened yesterday is, number one, the tomatoes started budding, like they're gonna bloom pretty soon. Mm-hmm. And I think that
we also have, Jackson is right behind us here.
Hey buddy.
I think that's something too that's been tough, but also a good thing is that Jackson is just like perpetually happy. Like he
Right.
is just a very happy baby, and even when, everything was happening, even when, like he's just happy all the time,
Yeah.
And so it's hard to be sad sometimes because he's just so happy.
Yeah.
And I think that that's kind of helped us to not be, just completely down like the whole day.
Yeah. Yeah. And another thing that happened too was when we went outside at the end of the day, we were going to like look at the sunset.
Yeah.
And there was this very strange cloud that showed up. And it was like a very small cloud, very low to the ground, and it just expanded quickly. And it kind of had this shape that looked like Bandit.
It was so strange. Like, I know people are probably like, it's just a cloud. But it was so weird how it happened. We went outside. We wanted to watch the sunset. It wasn't like a very beautiful sunset, but because the weather has been a little bit strange lately.
Right.
But then this cloud like came out of nowhere, and it really did come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And it just started like, and I know that's what clouds do, but
it was weird. It was like,
it was really weird.
There was nothing there, and then this cloud just started expanding. And we took a picture of it so you guys can see what we're talking about.
Yeah, I'll put the picture in so you guys can see the part where it looked like it looked like Bandit, like with his little tail and everything.
Yeah. And so, I don't know. And another thing that I try to do to cope with situations like this is I don't know if this is the right thing to do, but I try to bring about some normalcy to my day.
Yeah.
And it's really hard to do that right now with everything that's going on in the world.
Well, because like nothing is normal right now.
Right.
We can't live our life like we used to before all of this happened. So
Right.
It's been hard.
Right. And one of the things what we thought we could do today was Bandit really enjoyed going outside. And he liked laying in the sun and being just outside. So we thought, what better way to honor Bandit than to we could go to a park or something and have a picnic out in the sun.
Mm-hmm.
So we thought maybe we could go to a nature park and, hey buddy. We thought maybe we could go to a nature park and just have a picnic out in the sun, because that's something that Bandit would like to do.
Yeah.
But nature had a different plan for us today. It's gonna rain all day long.
I think it's supposed to rain till like 2 in the morning or something crazy.
Yeah.
So I think what we might do, or I know that we will, as soon as the weather is a little bit better, we're going to just have a day where we can go just hang out outside. I think that'll just be good for us. Mm-hmm. It'll just make us feel better. But that is one thing, like you said, Bandit just loved the backyard, and he loved just laying in the sun.
Yeah.
That was just like one of his absolute favorite things to do. Is he had this little spot right by the back door back there that he just loved to lay in the sun. And it was when we could watch him from the kitchen, and it was just really nice to I don't know, that he had like a little happy place back there, and that we can still have that happy place, and we can see it every day.
Right.
And remember, you know, like the good times and stuff.
Right. I don't know. So one thing we're still going to do today though is we're going to have a little picnic.
Yeah, we didn't want to like forgo that idea altogether because of the weather. We wanted to, even if we have to have an indoor picnic, we just wanted to, I don't know, break up our day, do something fun. It might seem silly because it's an indoor picnic, which is just like regular eating, but
Right.
I don't know. I just thought it would make us feel better.
Yeah. And another thing that I know will make me feel better is, so a lot of you guys tell us, you say, thank you for uploading because it brings me joy in a dark time. And that helps me to know that I can help somebody else.
Yeah.
And so I think that's one of the things that I am going to try to do is like try to keep the videos like as upbeat as possible.
Yeah.
And try to keep some normalcy in the videos. I know that we've done these videos, but these are like, you know, these are things that have to happen.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would be silly to not address, you know, this sad moment, because this is what's happening right now today.
Right.
But I don't think it's going to be sad forever. You know,
Right.
I think that we can, I don't know. I think that we can just kind of remember all of the good things and not dwell on the sad things with Bandit. And Jackson is definitely making it easy to have more happy moments than sad, which is something that I'm very grateful for.
Right.
So I am very happy that we have this little, you know, like sunshine person. He's just literally like a little ball of sunshine, and I'm just really grateful,
Yeah.
you know, for him.
All right, so let's get ready for our indoor picnic. Jackson, meet Harry Scoots.
He does not know what to think. Do you love Harry? Do you love him? What do you think of Harry? So Harry, he's based on your noise level. I don't think he understands. Do you understand when toys move?
Say, come to me, Harry Scoots. And I think Harry Scoots' battery is dying.
Oh no.
There you go, you got him.
You caught a spider.
Whoa. So for the last few years of Bandit's life, he was on a lot of medications, and those medications had to be given at 5:30 every day. So he knew exactly when 5:30 was, and he would come over and get us and be like, you know what time it is? It's time for my peanut butter.
Yeah.
And so every day Bandit would get excited for peanut butter, and so in his honor, I'm going to be having sun butter sandwiches, sun butter and jelly.
Yeah.
I like sun butter, it's delicious, and yeah, so in his honor, sun butter and jelly. So the rain stopped just long enough for us to come out into the backyard and sit in Bandit's favorite spot.
Yeah.
And we can have our picnic out here, so we're doing it. Here's what we have. We have a little baby out here. He's playing with his toys.
I made some egg salad, which I know not everybody loves egg salad, but I love egg salad. I think it's so delicious. This is the sun butter and jelly sandwich.
Yummy.
And then we got some hummus and pita and Cheetos and fresh fruit.
Nice.
Yeah.
What do you think Cheetos and hummus taste like?
Well, I didn't put them on the plate to put like,
I'm gonna try it.
Are you?
For Bandit.
It sounds like it's gonna be so gross.
It's not terrible. I wouldn't eat it again, but
Okay.
it's not terrible. It's not the same as like pita chips and hummus.
Well, no.
So while we're eating, I figured we could tell the story of how we got Bandit. It's actually pretty funny because Jen had a dog already, Armani,
Yeah.
who was our first dog together. But you had him first, and then I came into the equation,
Yeah.
and I adopted Armani.
Yeah.
And I said, I like Armani. Armani's good, but Armani's your dog. Like, Armani loves you. I was like, I want a dog. And so we made the
Well,
decision to...
But we also figured that Armani could use like a friend.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and he was like 2.5, 3 at the time. So he was, I don't know, he was like old enough that he wasn't still like a puppy.
Right.
And he, I don't know, I could tell that he wanted like a little companion. Yeah.
Yeah. So I said, I want a big dog.
Yeah.
Like I want like a German Shepherd or a Lab or something like that. And
well, because you, as your family dog, you had 2 large family dogs.
Yeah.
And they were
like
great.
Pretty much my entire life.
Mm-hmm.
We had a German Shepherd, a Golden Retriever, and right now my parents have a Rottweiler.
Mm-hmm.
All fantastic dogs.
Yeah.
And so one day when I was at work, you went to the Humane Society with your friend.
So we used to go all the time just to pet the dogs and just to see them. And there was this dog who, he was so adorable and he had these huge paws. So I thought, and the way that his coloring was like a reverse German Shepherd.
Mm-hmm.
So he had like a tan body and then he had like black ears and a black muzzle.
And like a darker stripe down his back.
Yeah, and I was like, I think he's like a reverse German Shepherd. Like, I think he's going to be a big dog because his paws were so big. Or at least I thought they were big. And so I called Tim and I was like, hey, I really think that we found your dog.
Mm-hmm.
He had a really great temperament. He was really playful and just really nice and cute. And
yeah.
So, hi. The neighbors came out and said hi. So, yeah, and so then you came out.
Yeah, and I met Bandit. He was fantastic.
Yeah.
And right then and there, we adopted Bandit from the Humane Society.
Yeah, and I think he was like 3 months old when we adopted him.
We think so. We're not 100% sure of how old he was, but he was still a puppy.
For sure, yeah.
We have a picture of him as a puppy, actually, that we'll put in right now. And, yeah, he came home. Did take a little bit of adjustment for Armani to get used to him.
Yeah, he wasn't so keen on Bandit at first. It took him a little bit of time, but then they eventually did become friends.
Yeah. And then, Bandit was with us until yesterday.
Yeah. He was a really good dog, though, and he, I don't know, it's weird because I had such a connection with him, and it was something that I don't think I'll ever have that same connection with another dog.
No, I don't think so.
He was just really special, and I think that that's something that I'll obviously like never forget, was how he just really loved us.
Yeah.
And he knew that we loved him. And I think that that's something that, with rescue dogs, that is just, I don't know, it's just such a special bond that you have with them.
I think one of the funniest things about Bandit was I wanted a dog that would go places with me in the car. And that is 100% not Bandit.
He hated the car.
He hated the car, but he loved going places.
Mm-hmm.
Which is so silly because he would once he got there, he's like, yeah, that was awesome. And then he was totally fine on the ride back. But like the ride there, I don't know, you got a bug on your head.
I do?
Uh-oh.
What was it?
No.
A love bug?
No, it was a small one.
Oh.
But on the way there, it was like he just like cried the whole time. But it wasn't like it was like an excitement cry.
Yeah, I think he was excited to get to the place that we were going to, but he didn't, he didn't like when the car stopped.
Right.
He was like, it was just he was an interesting dog. He was funny. But he also really liked like looking out the window and having like his face out the window. That was something he loved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good dog. It's like the canine version of Are We There Yet?
I do wish that he had gotten to love the car more than he did, but
yeah,
I'm glad that he liked the destination of where we went. He also really liked going places with us.
Yeah.
Like getting to the place that we were going. So we took him to the beach a few times and he really enjoyed that. I'm glad that he liked the beach because we really love the beach.
Yeah.
And that was one thing on our things that we're gonna do when things get back to normal video. We said we wanted to take him to the dog beach. So I'm really sad that we didn't get to actually do that with him.
Right.
Towards the end, he just couldn't.
It wouldn't have been a good idea with the issues that he was having.
With his sight being so sensitive to the light, and then towards the very end, he just couldn't really stand up all the way.
Yeah.
So I'm sad that we didn't get a chance to take him to the dog beach before he passed, but hopefully there's a beach up there that he's at.
Yeah.
There is one thing that was really, that was like a good memory of mine. So we have this friend who would watch him when we went out of town, and he loved her. And she had a little dog named Jax, and he loved Jax. That was like his little best friend. So she took him to the dog beach one time. And if I can find the picture of that, I will put it up here for you guys to see, because it was just really, like a good memory for me to know that he had such a good time and he was so loved by other people.
Yeah.
So I couldn't find the picture that she took of Bandit at the beach, but I did find this painting that she painted of the picture that she took at the beach, which is just another special memory. But this just shows you what a good time he had when he went to the dog beach with her. I think one thing that's definitely going to make me sad is that how much Jackson really loved Bandit, and how much anytime Bandit came into a room that Jackson just like couldn't stop staring at him and always wanted to pet him and just really, really loved his brother Bandit. And so I think that that's something that I just always want to make sure that Jackson remembers Bandit. I think what we might do is even put up a picture of Bandit in his room.
I think that'll be really nice for Jackson. And we do have some pictures of Jackson and Bandit together, because Jackson loved Bandit.
He really did. It was such a cute, like, I don't know how much Bandit loved Jackson. I think Bandit, because his like hearing and his eyesight was not so great, I think it was hard for him to, thank you. I think it was just hard for Bandit sometimes, but
Yeah.
I think that Jackson just really loved him so much, so I do want to make sure that we remind him of Bandit. I don't want him to forget about him, you know, so.
Yeah. And it was so, I know that he's just a 5.5-month-old baby.
Yeah.
But when Bandit wasn't there anymore, we sat on the couch with Jackson, and you could see Jackson looked over to where Bandit normally sits.
Yeah, he had his little like corner of the couch and he kept looking over there. And I think he was just waiting to see him.
Yeah.
You know, because then Bandit would come sit over by us, and he didn't do that. And I think Jackson was like, maybe he does remember him.
Maybe, yeah.
I think that this little buddy might be ready to go inside now, and I think he might be getting hungry for his lunch, so we're gonna head in, but thank you for having this picnic with me.
Thank you for having a picnic with me.
Yeah, this was really nice, and I want to do this more often. I just think that I definitely understand why Bandit loved laying in this spot so much.
Yeah.
This is a good spot.
This is a good spot.
Yeah.
I will tell you guys this. I am going to throw the Prosperity Pig into a lake today.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a superstitious person, but like gestures vaguely at 2020.
If you guys don't know what the Prosperity Pig is, I will link the video down below where we, on New Year's Eve, we made the Prosperity Pig, and it was supposed to just bring good luck to 2020. And the day that, so what we did is we made a pig out of a lemon and some cloves and some toothpicks, and we put some pennies in his mouth, and you were supposed to wish on the pennies, and when the pennies fell out of his mouth, because the lemon would start to like rot, you know, then your wish would come true, basically, like your good luck would start.
Right.
And we said, this isn't part of the Prosperity Pig, this was just our own little addition to the...
Well, I think the pennies falling out was also our own addition. I don't think that was part of it.
Was it not?
No, I don't think so. I think
we make that up?
Yeah,
Okay.
we like ran with it.
Well, so then at the end we also said, where as soon as the pig is, you know, like when the pennies fall out, we're gonna throw them in a lake.
Right.
And then that'll be like the, I don't know.
Who knows? It was just something that I said, and I think I shouldn't have said it.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go do it today.
We're definitely gonna do it today. Yeah. So we're gonna. So the other thing too is that earlier we said that we couldn't make it to the nature park because it was raining all day, and it stopped raining.
It's not raining anymore.
And so I think it's going to start raining again. I just don't know when. So hopefully we can get to the lake before the rain.
Yeah.
But I am really glad that we were able to hang out outside, and I think being in Bandit's special spot was even more, I don't know, it was just made it even more special because that's where he laid all the time. That was his spot.
Yeah.
And I think another thing that we're going to do, and we're not going to be able to do it today because I need to print out a larger photo of Bandit, but his spot on the couch is right over here. In the corner, you can kind of see it right over here. And I want to put a photo of him, like our favorite picture of him, up there above his spot, his special couch spot, just so he's always there with us.
Yeah.
And I think that'll be something that I want to do for him. Another funny story that we wanted to tell you guys about Bandit, just because I feel like we're getting a little bit down now, but so we called him Bean Dip, and a lot of people were like, why do you call him Bean Dip? I thought his name was Bandit. And so I wanted to tell the story in case you don't know why we called him Bean Dip. But we called him Bean Dip because many years ago, probably like 10 years ago, we were at our old house and we were having a party, like a Halloween party or a birthday party.
It was a Halloween party, yeah.
We were making this bean dip. We were making like a 7-layer bean dip. And we kept talking about, we were in the kitchen, we kept talking about like, oh, do you have the bean dip? Like the bean dip's in the oven. We kept saying bean dip and he kept coming over to us.
Yeah, he kept being like,
yeah, and we're like, what are you doing? We're like, we're talking about the bean dip. I know.
right? That's so silly.
And so bean dip sounds like bandit.
Right.
And so he was answering to bean dip. And so we started calling him bean dip and then we shortened it to bean. So that's why we called him that.
Yeah, and then, you know, you got to get in there with the alliteration and Buddy Bean, Buddy Bandit,
Yeah.
Brother Bandit,
Baby, we called him Baby Beanie.
Baby Bean.
We had lots of fun little nicknames for him. I know.
Yeah.
Jackson is just like having a really good time today. And like I said, another thing that has been keeping everything a little bit light-hearted for us is Jackson's just overall attitude and demeanor.
Yeah.
He's just such a happy boy. It's hard to be sad around him. But yeah, I mean, I think that we're definitely going to be missing Bandit today and, you know, like always.
Right.
But I'm just happy that we have these bright spots in our day as well.
Right. This Prosperity Pig looks like how 2020 feels. All right, Prosperity Pig. Time for you to take all of 2020's bad vibes with you. See you later. Yoink. We did it. Oh, he's floating. All right. Bye, Prosperity Pig. Oh no, he's coming back to me. Oh, I realized that the tail was still in there. Probably shouldn't throw the aluminum in the lake, so we're gonna go throw this in the trash can. No, I'm not an overly superstitious person, but ever since I threw that pig into that lake, I feel like better. I feel good about 2020. I don't know what that is, but I don't know, if you guys made a Prosperity Pig, try to find a lake or some body of water to throw it into. Feels great.
Don't have theirs anymore.
Nobody else has theirs? Just me? Oh. So yeah, we miss you, Bandit.
Yeah.
Jen edited together a little like montage of clips of Bandit throughout his life. And we wanted to put that in here at the end of the video, just as like a remembrance, just to remember Bandit.
Yeah.
So.
There was a lot of really good times, a lot of times where he was really happy and playful, and that's just like how we are going to remember him.
So we hope you guys enjoy this. We definitely enjoyed it, and this is definitely something that I'm going to be watching numerous times.
Yeah, I think that it's something that, you know, when we're feeling sad, that we'll come back to this video and watch it.
Yeah.
But we just wanted to say thank you for letting us kind of, you know, live our whole life, you know, with you guys. The happy days, the sad days, the good times and the bad times, and we just really appreciate all the support that you guys have given us, and
thank you.
Yeah, we're just really grateful for you guys.
Yeah.
So, and thank you guys for loving Bandit as much as you do, because that's something that's really special to us.
Yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoy this little montage of Bandit, and we will see you guys tomorrow.
Oh, this little baby boy. Somebody's getting a haircut. It's this little boy right here. Are you ready for your haircut, my little baby boo? Oh, you threw it to me. Thank you. This little cute boy.
Hey there, little buddy. You're all groomed up. Run away. Yeah. Good boy, Bandit.
What do you think, Bean? Oh, do you like this one too? Are these all for you and none for Monty? Is that what's going on? Oh yeah. Tug of war? Oh, Bandit loves it. Look at this little baby Bean under this blanket on the floor. Look at his little baby boo tail. What are you doing being so cute under there, my little baby Bean? What are you doing? Huh? Are you sad? Do you feel better being under the little blankie? I just love you so much. I just want you to be happy, little Bean. And I want your little tail to be wiggling all the time. Yeah, just like that. That's what I want to see. My little babe. Show me again. Yeah, I love you. All right, it has just started raining. Wait. And this little guy right here is pretty scared. He's got his thunder shirt on. I wrapped him in a blanket, but it just wasn't enough. Oh, I wish these storms weren't so crazy. All right, I'm gonna go snuggle with the little Bean. Look at that little Beanie Boo right there being so cute. I love how he just like lays on your leg.
He's so scared right now.
I know, but he's just like being so lovey. To show you, the little pups are over here sleeping together. Look at them. There's the little Bean and the little Mon. Oh, I was trying not to wake you up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my babe. Look at his little sleepy face. And the crazy Bean over here. Yeah, you're crazy. Bandit just will not leave my side. What's wrong? What's wrong, little Bean? All right. You like to be on camera? Is that what it is? Yeah? Doggy snuggle time. Bandit's playing with his ball. Bandit, are you playing with your ball? Get your ball. Get your ball, Bean. Get it. Get that ball. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Oh no, let me get it. Oh, you want me to play? Oh. He has not played with his toys for like months. This is awesome. Come on, give it to me. Yeah. Oh. Bean, you're so cute. Thanks for playing fetch with me for a second. I didn't think it made noise. You little baby boo. I'm so happy that you're playing with your toys. Yeah, I am so happy.
Guess who gets the couch? And guess where we're sitting? On the ground.
Beanie, how do you feel that you broke up the Great Lizard War of 2013? You're just gonna fall over? Are you that exhausted? Good job, Beanie.
Bandit, now it's time to give you a bath so you don't embarrass us with your stinky armpits. That's right, Bandit, we're talking about you. See, I figured I could use Bandit as practice for when I have to bathe our child. And I have to sing lullabies to him. Lavender blue, dilly dilly, lavender green. Right, Bandit? Are you ready? Here we go. Whee! There you go, Bandit. You're on a blanket, on a towel. Life is good. Now you can fall asleep.
And Bandit. Bandit? You love your brother Bandit? You wanna see him? There he is. There's that brother Bandit. Yeah. He loves Bandit so much.
Yeah, he does.
We all love Bandit so much, huh? hanging out with the baby bean. He's just been very sleepy today, so we're just hanging out and he's kind of sleeping next to me.